Hello, Lauren and Lacey. I thoroughly enjoyed your video, and thank you. Well, I accept your thanks. Lovely to hear and see what you're up to. I never really got to have the chance to practice cooking when I was your age, but I used to watch my mother, obviously, and it's like watching what another person does, you learn. And of course, it always helped me later on in life, and even when I was a teenager, probably, I don't know, 15 or whereabouts, I would occasionally cook something for my brother and sister, but not so often. But it is enjoyable, and it's one of those things that can really, once you get the hang of it and know what recipe to follow, it's really good fun to see what the result is when you open that oven door and you see what you've cooked. I noticed you cooked what was you called an omelette, but in one of the videos I thought, now I may be wrong, but when you broke the egg into the frying pan, and I think you might add a little milk, I'm not sure, but you swish it all about, and before it has time to set, you dip the bread into the mixture in the frying pan, and then you turn it over and then do the other side. And I think they call it French toast. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm sure if you were to look up French toast in your cookery book, you will see that's what it is. So it's just another version of how you cooked yours. I think you cooked your egg, fried your egg and let it set, and then you cooked your toast separately. But there are so many ways that you can cook eggs, it's unbelievable. And they're good, quite cheap, and makes a very substantial meal. But I'm no expert in cooking, although now I live on my own, I've had to learn fast, and I cook for myself, of course. Only very simple meals, nothing too elaborate. Yes, I mean, I miss certain things here in Spain that we don't seem to have here from England. And I think roast beef is my favourite, but of course it's very expensive. So I tend to buy pork. They do a lot of pork here in Spain. Everywhere you go in the restaurants, it's pork. And of course, French fries, as you might call them, potato chips. There's all sorts of names for them, really. So quite often I'll do uh, chips or potato chips with chicken fillet. And I buy the chicken fillet from the supermarket, and it's because it's nice and thin, I can fry that and it cooks very quickly. In a matter of 5 minutes, I've been able to cook two substantial pieces of chicken fillet, and that is my favourite. I don't eat a lot of red meat, but I do enjoy chicken. In fact, when I go out with my neighbours to a restaurant, they always know what I'm going to order because I always order the same thing, chicken, every time. I can never eat too much chicken. But of course, what we read in the books that red meat is not good for us. I don't know really. I'm no expert, but I'll just keep eating my chicken. Anyway, I'm glad that you're enjoying life there, and I understand that you have a bedtime story before you turn in for the night. I'd love to listen to one, but let's put it this way. I think the time difference is the same. At the moment, it's just gone 5, and it's probably the same there in South Africa. But I'm usually awake right up until, I don't know, 9, 9:30 at night. And I expect that's about the time you go to bed anyway. So as long as I know in advance when you're going to prepare this bedtime story, I will listen in. That would be very nice. So let's just see what happens. Okay. So I'm going to say bye bye for now, and I'll hear from you soon. Bye bye.